Hey folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast. And unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have some high winds this weekend. They're calling northeast, east-northeast, northeast winds 10 to 20. So I know Chad and I aren't going to be going fishing. We actually got to get the boat in the shop, get it taken care of, just some minor issues. And so we'll be ready for next weekend. But even next weekend is looking like the winds are going to be a little bit high. But if you're going to go out, there are places that you can go and be protected and catch fish. The tides are pretty good this weekend, so if you're going to go inshore, I think that the bite's going to be pretty good. As you just saw in the video before, we did a little bit of inshore fishing. We caught some snook, had some big fish on, lost them, and then those guys wanted to go out and have me show them what it looks like out in the main channel. So it was a good video. We had a lot of fun, good people. So if you're looking for a guide, he's one of the guides that I recommend. Bad Fish Charter, Shannon Wise and Caleb Wise. They'll put you on the fish, I promise you. But anyway, I want to go ahead and go through the Friday fishing forecast, and then I'm going to talk about something that we see on our depth finder, and so I want to show that so I can really, and I've got underwater footage, talk about the sand hills from the prop wash. So I want to show you that. I got it on film, and so it gives you an idea of what it looks like on the screen and what it looks like down below. Let's go ahead and talk about the Saturday and Sunday tides. On Saturday, we have a low tide at 8:15 a.m. at a 0.12, and then we have a high tide at 2:51 p.m. at a 2.24, and then there's a slow outgoing from till 8:11 p.m. at a 1.2. On Sunday, there's a negative tide at 9:06 a.m. from a 0.04 negative, and then there's a high tide at 3:50 p.m. at a 2.06, and then there's another low tide at 8:34 p.m. at a 1.42. Let's go ahead and talk about the major and minors for this Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, we have a minor feeding time from 7:48 to 8:48. And then we have a major feeding time from 1:12 p.m. to 3:12 p.m. And on Sunday, we have a major feeding time from 2:08 to 4:08 p.m. and a minor feeding time from 8:58 a.m. to 9:58 a.m. Okay, so those are the tides and schooners for this weekend. And now I want to talk about these hills that you see, because they look like almost like boulders on your screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get into this, and what it is, I think it's prop wash from these boats where they make where they make turns and things like that. I think it's just pushing a lot of sand in different directions, and you'll see these mounds. They look like, some of them look like ledges or rocks on the bottom, but it's just actually sand that's built up. So we're going to go into it, and I'll discuss exactly what I'm talking about. So here, as you see on the screen, they look like ripples on the screen. And what I've always said, it's that it's prop wash from the boats. So you see these ripples on the screen, and that's indicating that it's just sand mounds. And as you see on the sonar, it just looks like mounds in the water. So don't get fooled by that, because it does look like good structure, but it really isn't. As you can see, there's no fish around. We were actually fishing a ledge that was around, we were off it a little bit. So you can see that there's no fish off this one particular mound. But on the screen, as you can see, it looks like a rock or even a ledge. So don't get mistaken by that. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting from buying the dolphin pingers to the jigs, people stopping by saying hello, buying the chum droppers, bait cutters, things like that. We really appreciate it. Like I said, we've got some more things coming in very soon, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity for everybody. So I'm really excited. I don't want to say too much about that yet, but again, next weekend, I think Chad and I are going to be setting up at the, there's a redfish tournament being put on by Captain Greg Leonard, and I'll put up the information there. So if you're interested in fishing a redfish tournament next weekend, check that redfish tournament out. It's for a great cause. Greg Leonard is a great guy. We plan on doing some things with him, with all anglers, and kind of moving in a different direction. We're going to start kind of helping some nonprofit organizations because I like to give back, so that's what we're going to do. But anyway, I hope you have a great weekend out there. If you do get on the water, be safe. It is going to be rough in open water, so fish more, catch more, and we'll see you next week.